Welcome, everybody, to the Breathitt County High School Baseball Complex. As we get ready for 55th District baseball action, the opening round of the 55th District tournament. We'll be joined by WJSN here just in a moment as finishing touches going on some warm-ups for Breathitt County. As we'll pop up the lineup real quick for the Jackson City Tigers. Leading off at second base will be Bentley Tincher. Preston Turner behind the plate will bat second. And in the third spot, Kanan Lovins, who will be at short. Jagger Lovins in left field batting cleanup. The pitcher Carson Smith will bat fifth. Gavin Ritchie in the sixth spot. 7, 8, 9 will go Ryan Little, Lige Smith, Jordan Turner in right field, third base, and first base as they get our camera situated down the line. And we welcome all those joining in from WJSN 97.3 listening on the radio as, again, opening round game at the 55th District Tournament. Run down the defensive alignment for Breathitt County. Moore pitching behind the plate is Blake Hudson, third to first in order. Spencer Howard Ellis Bird, and then left to right in order. That's Adam Spencer in left, Wyatt Spencer at third. Then Fugit in center and Jaden Hudson in right. We moved the center field camera to the side. We'll get a side view of the pitcher. Apologize for that, but due to the weather, the rain, we've already had some rain come in. Glad we can get it underway, and it looks like we got a little bit more coming in about an hour or so, but we'll see how much of the game they can get in before the weather hits back up as Moore gets ready to wind the first pitch to the leadoff batter, Tincher, and it's a swing and a miss for strike one. We're doing a lot of switching between the cameras as Couch trying to zoom in for us down on the end. That's John Couch on the camera down the line. It's a 1-ball, 1-strike count to Tincher at the plate as Moore winds again. Here's the 1-1. Upstairs, ball 2. 2-1 count. Two-one pitch is across for strike 2. Count even at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here comes the break even from Moore. Swing and miss for strike 3, and that'll do it. Or be out number 1 here in the top of the first for Jackson City. And we'll bring Preston Turner to the plate, the catcher tonight for the Tigers. I say tonight, it's this afternoon. James Turner will be along here shortly. As Moore winds the first pitch to Turner. Breaking ball, cuts across for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted in the right field. Going over is Hudson, and he'll make the catch for out number 2. So 2 up, 2 down for Jackson City to start the first. So Lovins, Kanan Lovins at the plate for the Tigers. He's up with 2 outs and the base is empty as first pitch is across for ball 1. We were here Thursday night for a game between Breathitt County and Paintsville. The 1-0 here popped foul, first base side, and it'll get out of play for strike 1, 1 ball, 1 strike. Again, I apologize for no center field camera tonight, but given the weather situation, we kind of do what we can do. Is the 1-1 low and away for ball 2, 2 balls and a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Fouled straight back for strike 2. Kanan might have chased one up and out of the zone just a little bit, but either way, it's a 2-2 count. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, nobody on. Scoreless, top half of inning number 1. Again, opening round game of the 55th District Baseball Tournament. We appreciate everybody that's tuned in, whether you're on YouTube or 97.3 WJSN, as the 2-2 goes low and away. Ball 3 runs it full. Here comes the payoff pitch. Chopped foul, third base side. We'll do it all over again. I was talking about that game Thursday, Paintsville, Breathitt County. Breathitt County got a little bit of a slow start. Paintsville jumped ahead early. Paintsville went on to win 9-5, but the Bobcats came on strong. Starting about the 4th inning, really got the bats going. As Moore winds the payoff pitch. Popped foul out of play in first base line. Still 3-2. So 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Here's the payoff pitch. Ground ball up the middle, and the Tigers have their first hit of the day. So runner at first for Jackson City as they look to get a 2-out rally going. Again, we're scoreless here in the top half of the first inning as Jagger Lovin's at the plate now for the Tigers. As Moore checks the runner at first, he'll set and deliver the first pitch. Ground ball to short. Howard Fields throws to first in time for out number 3. And with that, we go to the bottom half of inning number 1. We'll be back in 1 minute, back in 1. This is WJSN Sports.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member F.
Jim Baker Auto Parts is located behind Goodyear and BP on Highway 15 South in Jackson. There's parking for all vehicles, including 4-wheelers. They carry paint and the store is packed with parts. Also, if a part needs to be ordered, they can do that as well. Jim and Eugene Baker offer great service and are proud to support all local athletes. Come check out Jim Baker Auto Parts and their House of Knowledge.
Welcome back to the Breathitt County High School Baseball Complex. As we go to the bottom half of the first inning, we'll run down the lineup real quick for the Breathitt County Bobcats. Leading off is the catcher Blake Hudson, Adam Spencer in left field batting second, and in the 3 spot is the shortstop Sebastian Howard. In the cleanup position for Breathitt County tonight will be the first baseman Colby Bird, Jaden Hudson in right field batting 5th. Tatum Moore will bat 6th. He's pitching for the Bobcats. The center fielder Jake Fugit in the 7th spot, 8-9 with White, Spencer, and Kay Jellis at 3rd and 2nd. For Jackson City, aligned this way defensively with Carson Smith on the mound, Preston Turner behind the plate, then Lige Smith at 3rd, Kanan Lovins at short, Tincher at 2nd, Jordan Turner at 1st, and then left to right in order, Jagger, Lovins, Ritchie, and Little. As again, apologize for no center field camera, but given the rain we've already had and the rain that's potentially coming,
yes,
we kind of made the decision to keep the cameras in much of dry area as we can. So we got one here in the press box with us, zoomed in on the pitcher's mound, one down the line with Coach Couch running it, trying to zoom in towards home plate as much as we can. We'll get as much of the action as we can get with the setup we have. As first pitch to Blake Hudson, up and in for ball 1.
Blake Hudson, an 8th grader.
Comes the 1-0 from Smith. Lined into center field for a leadoff single for Breathitt County.
Yeah, solid single for the 8th grader. His dad, Brandon, the third base coach. He had a stellar career, both basketball, baseball, and cross country at Riverside.
as Adam Spencer at the plate for Breathitt County with a runner at first. Nobody out. Breathitt County trying to take an early lead. Jackson City was held scoreless. They stranded a runner after one hit in their half of the first inning. Breathitt County with a runner on with nobody out over at first. Did they bring in a courtesy runner?
Let me see. Yes, and it could
Neese.
be number 15. Yeah, Tucker Neese, a sophomore for the Bobcats.
Smith from the stretch throws over to first, and he hits Neese with the throw.
He laughs it off.
Appears to be okay, yeah.
Appears to be okay.
As Smith will set, delivers to the plate. Spencer squares the bunt. Neese faked going on the pitch, and it's taken for ball one.
These two teams, about a half mile apart, schools, give or take, maybe a little bit less.
Here comes the 1-0. Spencer squares the bunt, pulls back. Ball gets by the catcher, and Neese goes to second.
Jackson City 21-11, a historic season for Coach Smith. You know, Coach Combs and Coach Smith should be co-coaches of the year in the 14th region with the jobs they have done for Jackson City and Breathitt County.
Breathitt County closing in on a school record for wins themselves.
Yeah, third most ever right now.
Here's Smith with the 2-0 pitch. Spencer squared, pulled back, and then fouled off to 2-0 for strike one.
So two great seasons for both the Bobcats and Tigers.
Smith sets, checks the runner out at second, and goes to the plate upstairs for ball three, and it's a 3-1 count.
We do want to thank everybody for tuning in to WJSN 97.3 radio and on YouTube, WJSN 97.3. Go to your search engine, type in WJSN 97.3. Watch us live and in living color in Jackson, Kentucky, on the banks of Pambo Lake. We sure appreciate each of you for watching and listening. And the Bobcats scoreless early. And pop foul. Count goes full, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Of course, no outs. Tucker Neese at second. Bobcats has a runner in scoring position.
Yes. Smith readies the payoff pitch. Tigers throw out the second, but Neese back in time. We're asking Coach Couch to do a lot down the line with that camera.
Coach Couch.
He does a good job.
Yes, he's like his head's on a swivel today.
More so than normal, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
As Smith sets, Spencer going to fly this one into shallow center field as Ritchie will come on to make the catch for out number one. Runner stays at second. That'll bring Bash Howard to the plate.
Number 34, Sebastian Bash Howard. 5-year starter for Breathitt.
He's
He
at least,
takes first base.
They're going to walk him intentionally. He's been seeing a lot of that this year.
Yes.
So Colby Bird at the plate now for Breathitt County with 2 on and 1 out.
Now his 40th walk of the season.
First pitch to Bird is taken for strike one.
Colby Bird had a big game a few nights ago in the loss to Paintsville. He's
He had
senior.
a perfect bunt.
He sure did. We saw 2 great bunts in that game.
He did. Here's the 0-1 upstairs. Ball one, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Got Tucker Neese at second base.
Smith will set. The 1-1 fouled off for strike two. Coach Cat's doing as good as he can do, having to zoom in as much as he is. He's doing a wonderful job. He's doing way better than I would. I can tell you that right now.
Oh, yes.
Again, we got the one camera set up on the pitcher here. As Smith sets, goes with the 1-2, and it's taken for strike three, a breaking ball that they rung him up with. And that's 2 outs here in the first. Breathitt County still 2 on. Runners at first and second. Jaden Hudson to the plate for Breathitt County. Neese has been out at second for a little bit. He's the courtesy runner for the catcher, Hudson, who led this inning off with a single. As the first pitch to Hudson is up and away for ball 1.
Number 11, Jaden Hudson. A sophomore, brother to Blake Hudson, an 8th grader.
Here comes the 1-0, going to be lifted into left field. Jagger Lovins over, makes the catch for out number 3. We go to top of inning number 2, scoreless, back in 1 minute. This is WJSN Sports.
Dairy Queen on Highway 15 in Campton is a proud supporter of youth sports. They want you to know they have the best drive-through service with friendly faces and quick drive-through times. You can come get breakfast, lunch, or dinner and finish off with one of our sweet treats. We have many to choose from. Come dine in or carry out at Dairy Queen in Campton or give us a call at 606-668-6363.
Hi, everybody. This is John Bunn. I want you all to know that the Opportunity Store next to the post office in Jackson on Highway 15 has never had so many neat things to buy for low prices. A lot of them are new. The selection's never been greater. Clothes, shoes, whatnots, dishes, furniture. I mean, all types of things I can't begin to tell you. The hours are Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, Saturday, 9 to 4. That's the Opportunity Store next to the post office. I promise you, stop in. You'll say John was right. Thank you for listening. Don't forget, God is good all the time. Hi, everybody.
We go to the top half of inning number 2. It's scoreless as due up for Jackson City, 5, 6, 7 in the lineup. That is the pitcher Carson Smith, then Ritchie and Little. 5, 6, 7 for Jackson City coming up this half inning is scoreless through the first. Breathitt County, both teams actually had a hit. Breathitt County a hit, a walk, strands a couple of runners. Jackson City 1 hit and stranded their runner in the first inning. So we go to the second.
And like I said earlier, historic season for Jackson City. Coach Smith, Breathitt County, 3rd most wins in program history. Coach Buford Williams, he was the coach when he had the record for most wins. 29, is that right, Steve?
28.
28, yeah.
I think, 95 or something like that?
Yeah, maybe 1994, I think Coach Combs told us Thursday after the Paintsville game. Glad the rain's held off. Temperature just right as well for the 14th Region, 55th District first round baseball game here.
First pitch to Carson Smith is taken for ball 1.
Carson Smith, a junior. His dad, Doug, was a really good football player for Breathitt.
And the 1-0 was swinging a miss. Had him out in front for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fouled back for strike 2. 1-2 count at the plate to Carson Smith. He's the pitcher for the Tigers this evening. Here comes the pitch. Upstairs, ball 2. 2-2 count.
No score early in the 55th District first round baseball game here in Jackson, Kentucky.
Break even, going to be a breaking ball that gets fouled off. Smith extends the at-bat. 2-2 count. Scoreless here in the top half of the second. Nobody out as Smith leading off this half inning for Jackson City. And the break-even pitch taken for strike 3, and that is out number 1 for Jackson City.
Jackson City on this roster with no seniors. So extremely young.
As Ritchie at the plate for the Tigers. First pitch from Moore is swing and miss for strike 1.
Base is empty for Jackson City. Nice crowd here on hand as well.
The 0-1 is upstairs for ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike. One pitch, a breaking ball that comes across the plate for strike 2. It's a 1-2 count. Moore with the signal, winds, delivers, and a swing and miss for strike 3, and that's out number 2 here in the second for Jackson City.
John Anderson swinging, playing in the background.
First pitch went across for strike 1 to Little.
Number 25, Ryan Little, a sophomore. Really good basketball player as well for Coach Thompson.
The 0-1, a swing and a miss for strike 2. And more quickly, the 0-2 pitch, a swing and miss for strike 3, and that'll do it for the Tigers here in the second. We go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Still scoreless, due up for Breathitt County, 6, 7, 8. Moore, Fugit, and White Spencer back in 1 minute. This is WJSN Sports.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Jim Baker Auto Parts is located behind Goodyear and BP on Highway 15 South in Jackson. There's parking for all vehicles, including 4-wheelers. They carry paint and the store is packed with parts. Also, if a part needs to be ordered, they can do that as well. Jim and Eugene Baker offer great service and are proud to support all local athletes. Come check out Jim Baker Auto Parts and their House of Knowledge.
We go to the bottom half of inning number 2. We're still scoreless. Due up for the Bobcats, 6, 7, 8. That'll be Moore, Fugit, and White Spencer as Smith winds the first pitch to Moore. He'll pull this one to left field, going back and making a catch at the fence.
Oh, man.
Wow. Jagger Lovins, hopefully
What
he's
a grab.
okay. That was a nice catch on a ball that looked like it had a chance to go out.
A nice catch by Lovins. Number 5, Jake Fugit, a freshman.
1 pitch, 1 out for Breathitt County here in the bottom half of the second. The Tigers get that quick out. Smith winds the first pitch to Fugit. Breaks across the plate for strike 1.
Send that out of here, Jake. Come on.
Here's the 0-1. Breaking ball that bounces off the plate for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Again, trying to get this. Was not used to switching the camera angles if you're watching on YouTube during the pitch. Used to doing it after the pitch, but we'll get it. Here's the 1-1. Popped foul, and I think it'll reach out of play for strike 2. I said I think because it's in our blind spot to our left.
He'll head in that direction.
Here comes the 1-2. Ground ball to short. Kanan Lovins fields, throws the first for out number 2.
Easy play.
So 2 up, 2 down for the Bobcats here in the second.
White Spencer, number 4, a junior.
Spencer takes the first pitch upstairs for ball 1. Comes the 1-0. Fouled back. for strike one. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. One up and in, ball 2. Make it a 2-1 count to Wyatt Spencer. 2 outs, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the second for Breathitt County, and a hard shot to short. Kanan Lovins will field, throw to first. For out number 3, a 3 up, 3 down inning for Breathitt County here in the bottom half of inning number 2. We go to the top of the third. Still scoreless, 2 up for the Tigers, 8-9-1. That is Lige Smith, Jordan Turner, and Tincher. We will be back in 1 minute. Back in 1. This is WJSN Sports.
Dairy Queen on Highway 15 in Campton is a proud supporter of youth sports. They want you to know they have the best drive-through service with friendly faces and quick drive-through times. You can come get breakfast, lunch, or dinner and finish off with one of our sweet treats. We have many to choose from. Come dine in or carry out at Dairy Queen in Campton or give us a call at 606-668-6363. Dairy Queen on Highway 15 in Campton is a proud supporter of youth sports.
Hi, everybody. This is John Budd. I want you all to know that the Opportunity Store next to the post office in Jackson on Highway 15 has never had so many neat things to buy for low prices. A lot of them are new. The selection's never been greater. Clothes, shoes, whatnots, dishes, furniture. I mean, all types of things I can't begin to tell you. The hours are Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, Saturday, 9 to 4. That's the Opportunity Store next to the post office. I promise you, stop in. You'll say John was right. Thank you for listening. Don't forget, God is good all the time.
As due up for the Tigers this half inning, you've got 8-9-1. That's Lige Smith, Jordan Turner, and top of the lineup to Tincher as first pitch to Smith. Swing and miss for strike 1. The 0-1 goes upstairs for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Lige Smith, a junior.
Here's the 1-1. Upstairs, ball 2. 2-1 to count.
No score here early. 55th District first round.
2-1 pitch, big swing and miss for strike 2. Count even at 2-2. Moore works quickly as he winds the break-even pitch and a swing and miss for strike 3.
No more, just a freshman throwing that heat.
So 1 up, 1 down for Jackson City here in the top half of the third inning. It'll bring Jordan Turner to the plate. Base is empty.
Jordan Turner, he is a junior.
First pitch upstairs for ball 1. There's the 1-0, upstairs ball 2. 2-0 count. Pitch up and away, ball 3, and it's a 3-0 count to Jordan Turner here with 1 out in the top half of the third. Moore winds at 3-0. Take it inside for ball 4. So 1 out walk to Turner, and it brings Tincher to the plate for Jackson City.
Number 11, Bentley Tincher. Bentley is a junior for Jackson City.
Moore sets. First pitch to Tincher, upstairs, ball 1. Runner at first, 1 out. 1-0, a breaking ball across for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Tincher struck out in his first at bat to start the game. Up with 1 out here in the top of the third as Moore sets. The 1-1 across for strike 2.
Turner at first base for Jackson City.
One, 2. Taken for ball 2. Count even. Here comes the break-even pitch. Upstairs, ball 3, runs it full.
All right, that's one right here.
Comes the payoff. Upstairs, ball 4. Back-to-back walks issued to Jordan Turner and Tincher for Jackson City. They'll bring Preston Turner to the plate with 2 on and 1 out.
Preston Turner, a junior. He wears number 22 for Jackson City.
He played last year at Breathitt County.
He did.
And then back with the Tigers this year as Moore from the stretch with 2 on. He sets, delivers a breaking ball, popped up, foul. Will it stay playable or get out of play? Looks like it's going to get out of play, and it does. For strike 1.
Jackson City 2 on.
One out.
We have 1 out, yeah. Runner at first and second, 1 out, yeah.
0-1 count to Turner at the plate. Breathitt County would love to roll a double play. Tigers looking for a base hit to maybe take the lead. Here's the 0-1 upstairs for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to count now. To Preston Turner, a good hitter for the Tigers. Both teams with 1 hit so far. But we're scoreless in the top half of the 3rd at the moment as Moore will set. Here comes the 1-1. Ground ball is short. Howard flips to second. The throw to first will not be in time. Turner runs that one out. It'll be runners at the corners.
Two outs now. Number 5, Kanan Lovins, the junior.
So it's a fielder's choice for Turner. And the Turners are at the corners for the Tigers.
With 2 outs.
Kanan Lovins at the plate now for Jackson City. Coach Combs going to come out and talk to his pitcher. There was a question coming out of the Breathitt County dugout about potential interference, and we're going to get a new pitcher for Breathitt County as it looks like Jaden Hudson's going to come in. With that, let's take a 90-second break. We'll be back in 90 seconds. This is WJSN Sports.
Dairy Queen on Highway 15 in Campton is a proud supporter of youth sports. They want you to know they have the best drive-through service with friendly faces and quick drive-through times. You can come get breakfast, lunch, or dinner and finish off with one of our sweet treats. We have many to choose from. Come dine in or carry out at Dairy Queen in Campton or give us a call at 606-668-6363.
Hi, everybody. This is John Bunn. I want you all to know that the Opportunity Store next to the post office in Jackson on Highway 15 has never had so many neat things to buy for low prices. A lot of them are new. The selection's never been greater. Clothes, shoes, whatnot, dishes, furniture. I mean, all types of things I can't begin to tell you. The hours are Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, Saturday, 9 to 4. That's the Opportunity Store next to the post office. I promise you, stop in. You'll say John was right. Thank you for listening. Don't forget, God is good all the
New pitcher for Breathitt County will be Jaden Hudson, as looks like, is Blake Hudson going to short? He's moving Bash to second. KJ Ellis is going to right field. Tatum Moore will be the new catcher for the Bobcats once everything gets kind of settled in.
And no score, but like Steve said, Tigers threatening.
Yeah, in the last matchup, it was Jackson City taking an early, 3-0 lead,
Yes,
if I remember right.
Yeah.
And Breathitt County fought their way back from behind, had a big third inning, if memory serves right. I'm not looking at the line score or anything at the moment. But, yeah, it was come from behind win for the Bobcats in the second game. First game, Breathitt County jumped out ahead early and then went on to get the win. But Breathitt County winners in both matchups. Again, both teams have had good years this year.
Very good years.
55th district, a pretty good district with Wolfe County, Breathitt County, Jackson City this year. Pretty strong teams.
Real strong teams. Very, very good district. You throw in Wolfe County, man, that's probably the best district in the 14th region.
Top to bottom, I would agree. As Howard did go to second, and Blake Hudson, who started out as the catcher, is at short. Jaden Hudson, the lefty, on the mound now for Breathitt County as Caden Levin's at the plate for the Tigers. You got Jordan Turner at third. Preston Turner at first with 2 outs. Hudson sets. First pitch taken for a strike. Runner goes. They throw at him, and they get him.
How about that?
And with that, we go to the bottom half of the third inning. Still scoreless, due up for Breathitt County, 9-1-2, Ellis, Hudson, and Adam Spencer. We will be back in 1 minute, back in 1. This is WJSN Sports.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Jim Baker Auto Parts is located behind Goodyear and BP on Highway 15 South in Jackson. There's parking for all vehicles, including 4-wheelers. They carry paint and the store is packed with parts. Also, if a part needs to be ordered, they can do that as well. Jim and Eugene Baker offer great service and are proud to support all local athletes. Come check out Jim Baker Auto Parts and their House of Knowledge.
Do up this half inning for Breathitt County. That is Ellis, Blake Hudson, and Adam Spencer as Tigers stranded another runner. So far, both teams, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 2 stranded through 2.5 innings. As we go to the bottom half of inning number 3, it's going to be Carson Smith, the pitcher for the Tigers, the starting pitcher today for Jackson City. As winner advances to the championship game to be played right here Monday evening at 6:30 against Wolfe County. Wolfe County, the 1 seed going into the 55th district tournament. Breathitt County, the 2, Jackson City, the 3. And again, we were talking about top to bottom, probably the strongest district in this region this year.
And Steve, we got a doubleheader now on Monday, correct?
Yes.
5:30 game.
Going to try to get the 5:30 on the radio prior, and then we'll get started down here. May have to take this one on the radio in progress, but we'll get it.
We'll get it.
We'll figure it out as Carson Smith winds the first pitch to Ellis. He squares the bunt, lays it down, third base side. He's trying to use his speed to get on.
It'll be close.
Players slip and fall on a wet infield, and that's going to be a bunt single for Ellis and Breathitt County as Bobcats get the first batter aboard for the second time today. It happened back in the top of the first. They stranded that runner then, as now Blake Hudson at the plate. Singled in his first at bat in that first inning.
Blake Hudson, 8th grader, hitting .228.
Smith sets. First pitch to Hudson is upstairs for ball 1.
Bobcats, a runner at first base.
Ellis a decent lead, nothing major as Smith checks him. Sets, now steps off. If nothing else, you're being a distraction. Hudson squares the bunt, lays it down as Smith will come off the mound, get the out at first, and Ellis goes to second on the sac bunt.
Productive bunt for Hudson.
And a similar situation to what it was in the first inning with a runner out at second and one out. Adam Spencer at the plate now for the Bobcats. As Smith steps off, chases the runner back. First pitch to Spencer is taken for strike one. Got to pay attention with the strike calls with flinching behind the plate. He likes to hesitate before he'll make the call either way. Here comes the 0-1. Breaking ball upstairs for ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, Ellis, he definitely has a ton of speed at second base for Breathitt County.
Smith sets, delivers. Inside corner for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strike to count. Of course, you mentioned Ellis out at second. He's a former Tiger himself. As
bad on the coaching staff.
Smith, the 1-2. Here's a line drive up the middle. See if Breathitt County sends the runner. They do. The throw goes to short, and now to the plate as RBI single for Adam Spencer, and the Bobcats on the board, 1-0. And I think with that one, that caught the Tigers off guard. They thought that the runner was going to stay at third.
Yeah, he hesitated just enough. Bash Howard, we'll see what the call is here. Will they put him on or will they pitch to him?
They're going to put him on.
41st base on balls walks for Bash Howard of the year.
So runners at first and second for Breathitt County, 1 out. They lead at 1-0 in the bottom of the third as Colby Bird at the plate. Now we saw him lay down a fantastic bunt the other night.
Versus Paintsville.
A push bunt, if you will. As there's a ball. Was that Smith falling off the mound? They called time at the plate. Okay. Sometimes when you're that close to throwing, just go ahead and release. Here's a chopper towards short that's going to get into left field. They'll wave Spencer around third, send him home, and it will be 2-0. Breathitt County as Howard goes to third. The bat, Spencer, awkward slide into the plate over top of the bat that was there. Hopefully he's okay. But back-to-back RBI singles by Breathitt County with an intentional walk in between. And the Bobcats lead it now 2-0.
With runners at their corners for number 11, Jaden Hudson, hitting .258. Important side note, Aiden Combs in street clothes, not playing. Hope he's okay.
1 out, 2 on. Jaden Hudson at the plate, and he can go the other way. Tigers have a lot of room as sack bunt there and throw to the plate, not in time. Well, they dropped it. And Breathitt County leads it now 3-0.
Breathitt County making the smart, productive plays.
And Tatum Moore at the plate for the Bobcats. Started on the mound for Breathitt County. Gave way to Jaden Hudson last half inning in the top of the third. He's up with runners at first and second and 1 out. Smith sets, first pitch, another single into left field as Station is station, and then the bases will be loaded for Breathitt County.
Yeah, Moore hitting .330, the freshman. Number 5, Jake Fugit, hitting .288. And Coach Smith
going to come out, yeah. Try to calm his pitcher down, calm everybody down. Breathitt County, they're hitting the ball this half inning, but they're not hitting it super hard or deep or in the gaps. They're just
placing the ball,
getting the hits, where they're not. And that's baseball. Sometimes it's just the way it goes, you know.
Ball in play, right?
Yeah. We're going to get a pitching change. We are. All right. With that, let's take a 90-second break. We'll be back in 90 seconds. This is WJSN Sports.
Dairy Queen on Highway 15 in Campton is a proud supporter of youth sports. They want you to know they have the best drive-through service with friendly faces and quick drive-through times. You can come get breakfast, lunch, or dinner and finish off with one of our sweet treats. We have many to choose from. Come dine in or carry out at Dairy Queen in Campton or give us a call at 606-668-6363.
Hi, everybody. This is John Bunn. I want you all to know that the Opportunity Store next to the post office in Jackson on Highway 15 has never had so many neat things to buy for low prices. A lot of them are new. The selection's never been greater. Clothes, shoes, whatnots, dishes, furniture. I mean, all types of things I can't begin to tell you. The hours are Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, Saturday, 9 to 4. That's the Opportunity Store next to the post office. I promise you, stop in. You'll say John was right. Thank you for listening. Don't forget, God is good all the time.
New pitcher for the Tigers is Gavin Ritchie as Carson Smith goes to right field for the Tigers. I believe Little went to center. Ritchie delivers first pitch to Fugit. A blooper that gets over top of the shortstop's head. They had the infield drawn in with the bases loaded. And a run in, another run for the Bobcats, and make it 4-0 Breathitt County.
Just over the outstretched hand. He gave it all he had, the shortstop did.
That's one of those that just,
Out of reach.
You hit it where they're not.
Smart place.
As Wyatt Spencer to the plate for Breathitt County.
Wyatt Spencer hitting .291, a junior.
0 for 1, a ground out back in the second. First pitch takes strike one.
Bobcats bases loaded here. We're at the Breathitt County Baseball Complex in Jackson.
Ritchie sets. Delivers the 0-1. Another ground ball up the middle. Ritchie fielded. Thought about throwing the first. Goes to the plate. They get the double play. Jackson City out of the inning, but Breathitt County, good play by Ritchie. Breathitt County's plates 4. They lead it 4-0 going to the top half of the fourth. Due up for the Tigers, 3-4-5. That'll be Kanan Levins, Jagger Levins, and then Carson Smith. We'll be back in 1 minute, back in 1. This is WJSN Sports.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Jim Baker Auto Parts is located behind Goodyear and BP on Highway 15 South in Jackson. There's parking for all vehicles, including four-wheelers. They carry paint and the store is packed with parts. Also, if a part needs to be ordered, they can do that as well. Jim and Eugene Baker offer great service and are proud to support all local athletes. Come check out Jim Baker Auto Parts and their House of Knowledge.
We go to the top half of inning number 4 as Breathitt County now leads it 4-0 over Jackson City. 3-4-5 to the plate for the Tigers. That's Kanan Levins, Jagger Levins, and Carson Smith. The Bobcats 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors from Jackson City. Breathitt County stranded a couple of runners. A nice double play, though, to finish that inning. A ground ball back to the pitcher, who was Richie. It did come in relief of Smith. And he looked at first initially and then thought, nope, bases loaded, I'm going to the plate. They got the out at the plate, and then Preston Turner, the catcher, stepped forward, threw to first, got the double play.
Yeah.
You don't see a lot of 1-2-3 double plays, but that's what it was.
Very unusual. Bobcats leading 4-0 with the first round of 55th District. Like you said earlier, Steve, or several times alluded to, Bobcats is making simple, smart baseball plays.
Well, and it was at the plate, getting hits again. They didn't rock one to the fence on a hard line drive or anything like that. The one that was hit to the fence, the left fielder Jagger Lovins made a nice play on and caught it at the fence.
He did.
It back in the first inning. These were ground ball base hits and a blooper hit, and I mean it's just the way it goes. As the first pitch to Kanan Lovins is taken for ball 1.
Number 5, Kanan Lovins, a junior, hitting .453.
As Hudson winds the 1-0 and gets it across for strike 1. One pitch, lined in the center field and back to make the catch is Fugit for out number 1.
Fugit does a good job at center field for Breathitt County.
Got a lot of speed, and that's what you want in a center fielder. Get to the balls. Even the ones that they can't catch in flight, they can get there and get them quickly back in. So Jagger Lovins at the plate, and he'll take the first pitch here for ball 1. He's up with 1 out, and the base is empty.
Yeah, pitch a tad bit low.
1-0 pitch. That one's across for strike 1. Count even at 1 ball, 1 strike. Again, Monday, doubleheader, but only 1 game on YouTube is a 1 swing and a miss on the 1-1 for strike 2. Monday, the softball first round game, the 2-3 matchup. Wolf County to 2, Jackson City to 3, takes place at 5:30 as the 1-2 pitch here going to be popped up. Shallow right field. Howard goes out, and he'll make the catch for out number 2. We're talking about Monday's schedule. We mentioned the softball game. Wolf County, Jackson City at 5:30. 6:30, the championship game for the baseball 55th District Tournament to be played right here at the Breathitt County High School Baseball Complex. And the winner of this game will get Wolf County. As Carson Smith at the plate to take the first pitch for ball 1.
And the world famous sports talk will be Thursday with John Couch and myself.
The 1-0 across for strike 1. Hudson works very fast. He makes it hard to get these cameras switched. As the 1-1 up and away for ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. 2-1 pitch, a ground ball up the middle. Hudson stuck his bare hand out like he was going to try to stop it, and then Howard goes over, tries to make a nice play. That's a hit all the way by Carson Smith and Jackson City. Their second hit of the night. Or the afternoon, I guess. Puts a runner at first.
Did good. He did good to knock that ball down. Get the baseball in front of him. Smith now at first.
Richie at the plate for the Tigers, looking for his first hit today.
Number 3, Gavin Ritchie.
Check swing. He went around for strike 1.
Gavin hitting .297 for Jackson City. Really good basketball player, too, for Coach Thompson. Good 3-point outside shooter.
Absolutely. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and miss for strike 2. Oh, 2 count. Hudson sets, delivers in the dirt. Good stop by Moore behind the plate. That's ball 1. Kept the runner at first base. Jaden Hudson came in relief in the top of the 3rd. Got a quick 3rd out. There was 2 outs when he came in. Got the 3rd out. 2-2 pitch here. Gets the strikeout on this one. And that'll do it for the top of the 4th for the Tigers. We go to the bottom half of the fourth inning, 4-0 Breathitt County due up for the Bobcats, 9-1-2. That's Ellis, Blake Hudson, and Adam Spencer. We will be back in 1 minute, back in one. This is WJSN Sport.
Dairy Queen on Highway 15 in Campton is a proud supporter of youth sports. They want you to know they have the best drive-through service with friendly faces and quick drive-through times. You can come get breakfast, lunch, or dinner and finish off with one of our sweet treats. We have many to choose from. Come dine in or carry out at Dairy Queen in Campton or give us a call at 606-668-6363.
Hi, everybody. This is John Bunn. I want you all to know that the Opportunity Store next to the post office in Jackson on Highway 15 has never had so many neat things to buy for low prices. A lot of them are new. The selection's never been greater. Clothes, shoes, whatnots, dishes, furniture. I mean, all types of things I can't begin to tell you. The hours are Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, Saturday, 9 to 4. That's the Opportunity Store next to the post office. I promise you, stop in. You'll say John was right. Thank you for listening. Don't forget, God is good all the time.
We go to the bottom half of inning number 4. 4-0 Breathitt County leading Jackson City, and due up for the Bobcats in the bottom of the fourth. 9-1-2. That is Ellis, Hudson, Spencer. That's Blake Hudson and Adam Spencer. This was the spot in the lineup that Breathitt County started the bottom of the third. That was an inning they scored 4 runs and took the lead. It was scoreless going into that inning as Ellis squares the bunt, pulls back, breaking ball, cuts across for strike one.
Ellis, one of the fastest players on this Breathitt County baseball team.
Here's the 0-1. That one skipped on the plate for ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Ellis hitting .253. He's a junior. 14 runs, 19 hits on this season.
1-1 pitch.
Oh, got him in the back.
Hit him. So runner at first, nobody out. And Breathitt County rolls it to the top of the lineup as Blake Hudson 1 for 1, a single in the first, sacrifice bunt in the third. As he's up with nobody out.
Hudson on the season now 27 hits, 14 RBIs, 4 doubles.
First pitch goes up and in for ball one.
Breathitt County now has some speed at first base.
Yeah, that's Ellis for the Bobcats. One 0 going to be bunted towards third, and Smith cannot field it cleanly. Slips in the grass. The rain just as game time was hitting, made it very difficult to field those balls cleanly.
Hopefully this rain will hold off.
Looks like we got another small shower coming. Don't know if it'll get here before game ends or we're still going. 2 on, nobody out, bottom of the fourth. Adam Spencer at the plate, squares the bunt, and first pitch comes inside. He gets out of the way, takes ball one.
Number 10, Adam Spencer, hitting .257. He's a sophomore for the Bobcats.
Here comes the 1-0. Spencer squares again and bunts in there. Yeah, pops up and hits him. Hopefully he's okay.
He's bleeding.
Maybe busted his lip, yeah.
That's going to be.
Take a minute for the
injury.
injury.
Okay. My goodness.
See that happen sometimes. Bat gets just under the ball pops up, and just when you're bunting like that, you're squared, and you got your chin in your mouth and all that right there. Hopefully it didn't knock a tooth out or anything like that.
Just very unfortunate for that young man. Goes T.J. Fraley.
Saw that similar play to that in the majors a few years ago. I forget the names. But anyway, the player squared the bunt. The ball come off the bat, hit him. I think it broke his nose. And pitch had come inside a little bit. And the player that the ball hit, the batter, wanted to make sure that the pitcher knew that the ball didn't hit him on the pitch. It came off the bat. So,
yeah.
He was okay after they got that took care of. Let's see. Hopefully everything will be okay here. Probably going to have to bring in a sub for Spencer. Looked like it got him in the mouth. And hopefully he'll be okay. So
just very unfortunate for that young man. Hopefully he's okay.
let's see if Breathitt County comes with the substitution here. Would assume they would need to. Just don't know who it would be yet. Looks like it's going to be Tucker Neese.
Tucker Neese. Tucker, a sophomore.
He'll come up and inherit a 1-1 count.
We'll give a shout out to Colonel Sanders Turner Sports Group. He also does a wonderful job on the world famous Sports Talk graphics designs for our guests. Colonel Sanders does a lot to promote 14th Region sports. Thank you, Colonel Sanders Turner.
We have a 1-1 count at the plate as Neese comes in for Spencer after the foul ball injury. Neese squares the bunt, misses for strike 2.
Bobcats leading 4-0.
Richie sets the 1-2 to the plate. Hits him.
Oh, mercy.
And that'll bring Sebastian Howard to the plate with the bases loaded. Nowhere to put him.
Uh-oh.
Do you intentionally walk one run in as opposed to maybe give up more than that?
They're going to pitch to him. We'll see if they pitch around him. We'll see. But the bases are loaded.
First pitch to Howard, a breaking ball, stays upstairs for ball 1. Richie the 1-0. Across for strike 1.
Bobcats leading 4-0 over Jackson City, 55th District baseball action first round.
1-1 pitch on the way for ball 2. 2 balls and a strike to count. Again, bases loaded. Breathitt County a 4-0 lead here in the bottom of the 4th. Sebastian Howard at the plate for Breathitt County as Richie sets the 2-1. Ground ball that scoots through for a base hit. 2 runs will score, and it will be 6-0 Breathitt County.
2 RBIs for Bash Howard on the long single.
And runners at first and second.
Yeah, in
still
position. Number 8, Colby Bird, the senior, hitting almost 300, 299.
Still nobody out.
Oh, we got a pitching coach going to.
Time called.
Want to calm Mr. Ritchie down, give him some words of encouragement. Speaking to him.
We were scoreless going into the bottom of the third. Breathitt County scored 4 runs then. Tigers were held scoreless in the top of the fourth. Breathitt County has played a couple of more runs to lead at 6-0 now with nobody out and 2 on here in the bottom of the fourth. Runners at first and second for Breathitt County. Neese out at second. Howard at first. Colby Bird at the plate. As play resumes. And Jaden Hudson on deck for the Bobcats.
Jaden Hudson, number 11.
Bird had a big cut. Got a foul tip back to the mitt for strike 1.
Colby Bird, 29 hits, 28 RBIs.
I see some smoke coming out of the trees over there.
Yes. Been smoking for about an hour now.
0-1. Line drive in the left field. That'll
Give trouble.
get by the left fielder and go to the fence. Breathitt County 1 run in. They wave. Oh, they stop Howard at third. Originally had him waved. And RBI double for Bird and Breathitt County. They lead at 7-0.
And no outs. With runners in scoring position.
So Jaden Hudson at the plate. He's a pitcher now for Breathitt County. Pitcher on record. Came in with a scoreless game in the top half of the third inning. So Breathitt County took the lead after he came in. So he's looking to help out his own cause here. First pitch goes up and away for ball 1. Like James said, nobody out here in the fourth. 2 balls, no strikes as the 1-0 was taken low for ball 2. Again, we apologize for no center field camera, but had rain just as the game was starting. The 2-0 taken for ball 3. 3 balls, no strikes. Breathitt County 1 ball away from loading the bases again. Here's the 3-0. That one's taken for strike 1.
They're already leading 7-0.
Here comes the 3-1. Popped foul for strike 2. Runs it full. So 3 balls, 2 strikes, nobody out, 2 on for Breathitt County here in the fourth. As Hudson going to lift this one down the line, and it will drop for a hit and get by the left fielder. Extra bases, and that wasn't an error. It took a hop sideways.
It did.
2 runs in. Breathitt County leads it now 9-0.
It just took an awkward hop. And Hudson now at second base. That's Tatum Moore. Tatum Moore hitting .330, 25 runs, 33 hits, 22 RBIs, 8 doubles, 2 homers, 2 triples.
He was a starting pitcher for the Bobcats today. And there's a
soft
slow ground ball to short to throw to first, not in time. An infield single for Breathitt County.
He legged that one out, but yeah, it was a slow roller on that one.
The Bobcats have had one of those days where the ball just kind of goes
their way.
Yeah.
And still no outs with runners at the corners for the Bobcats at first and third with number 5, Jake Fugit, the freshman, hitting .288 up to the plate.
As he takes ball 1 and Moore goes to second on a defensive indifference.
So now 2 runners in scoring position for the Bobcats. inside.
Ball 2. 2-0 count. Fugit had a seeing eye single in the third. It's right over top of the head of the shortstop, and he'll lift this one down the line to left field as Little will go over and make the catch. Breathitt County going to tag the runner as
he's in.
Hudson. Did he get in safely? They called him out.
What a throw.
Nice play by Little in left field.
Up to the plate, number 4, White Spencer.
Number 4, White Spencer. Hitting 291. Got Moore now. He's at third for the Bobcats.
Try to be aggressive.
Strike 1, 1-0 count. As Wyatt Spencer takes the 0-1 for ball 1. Comes the 1-1. Taken low for ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. On the 0-1 pitch, Turner behind the plate did a nice job keeping that ball in front of him and the runner at third. Breathitt County leading 9-0 as Spencer lifts this one to left field. Little will be right there to make the catch for out number 3. And that'll do it for the Bobcats here in the 4th. They plate 5 and lead at 9-0. We go to the top half of the 5th inning. 7-8-9 due up for the Tigers. That is Little, Elias Smith, and Jordan Turner. We will be back in 1 minute. Back in 1. This is WJSN Sports.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Jim Baker Auto Parts is located behind Goodyear and BP on Highway 15 South in Jackson. There's parking for all vehicles, including 4-wheelers. They carry paint and the store is packed with parts. Also, if a part needs to be ordered, they can do that as well. Jim and Eugene Baker offer great service and are proud to support all local athletes. Come check out Jim Baker Auto Parts and their House of Knowledge.
Dairy Queen on Highway 15 in Campton is a proud supporter of youth sports. They want you to know they have the best drive-through service with friendly faces and quick drive-through times. You can come get breakfast, lunch, or dinner and finish off with one of our sweet treats. We have many to choose from. Come dine in or carry out at Dairy Queen in Campton or give us a call at 606-668-6363.
Hi, everybody. This is John Bunn. I want you all to know that the Opportunity Store next to the post office in Jackson on Highway 15 has never had so many neat things to buy for low prices. A lot of them are new. The selection's never been greater. Clothes, shoes, whatnots, dishes, furniture. I mean, all types of things I can't begin to tell you. The hours are Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, Saturday, 9 to 4. That's the Opportunity Store next to the post office. I promise you, stop in. You'll say John was right. Thank you for listening. Don't forget, God is good all the
Breathitt County with a 9-0 lead going to the bottom of the fifth. 2 up for the Bobcats will be Ellis, Blake Hudson, and Neese. That's 9-1-2 in the lineup for Breathitt County. Breathitt County looking to score a run and put the game away. Jackson City looking to keep this game where it is and then get another at-bat, at least another at-bat in the sixth, maybe score some runs. So far, no runs, 2 hits, no errors, 4 stranded for the Tigers. For Breathitt County, 9 runs, 11 hits, 1 error, and 5 stranded to this point as Ellis 1 for 1. And he'll hit this one down the right field line. Smith going over, and he'll make the catch for out number 1. Nice play.
Yeah. He got on his horse that time, showing some speed.
So 1 pitch, 1 out here in the fifth. And that will bring Blake Hudson to the plate with the bases empty.
Blake Hudson, an 8th grader, wearing number 1.
2 for 2, a single to center, a bunt single, and then a sac bunt. And he'll foul the first pitch off for strike 1.
We do want to thank everybody for tuning in to WJSN 97.3 on the radio and watching on YouTube.
And if you've tuned over to YouTube and like, hey, what's going on with the center field camera? Rain going on before the game started. Made the decision as the 0-1 goes across for strike 2. Made the decision just to not set it up. I've actually got the tripod and stuff sitting out there. I just don't have the camera on it.
Sorry.
0-2 count to Hudson as Richie winds and delivers. Taken low for ball 1. Again, when I hesitate, I'm waiting to see what the umpires are going to call. Just a delayed signal. Here comes the 1-2. Skips in the dirt for ball 2. Count even at 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Breathitt County leading 9-0.
In the bottom of the fifth.
Bottom of the fifth.
2-2 count to Hudson. Here's the break-even pitch. Skips in the dirt, low away, ball 3. 3 balls, 2 strikes, full count. Base is empty with 1 out. Here comes the payoff pitch.
Oh,
hits
hitting.
him.
So the Bobcats runner at first.
1 out. And that's the run the Tigers do not want to score. That's the one Breathitt County wants to bring in
the game. Number 15, Tucker Neese.
Hit by a pitch and is only at bat thus far. He came in to pinch hit for Spencer, who fouled one off his mouth earlier. First pitch to Neese, taken for ball 1. Richie sets the 1-0. Neese lifts it to left field. Little over there to make the catch for it. Out number 2.
And Bash Howard, number 34. Will they pitch to him or put him on?
Kind of doubt it.
Yeah, I don't think they will either.
They are. Okay. Had a single in his last at bat. as Richie sets, delivers. Big swing and miss for strike one. Richie with his sign. Kicks the 0-1 upstairs, ball one, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Preston Turner does a really good job behind that play as the
He does.
catcher for
He really
Jackson
does.
City.
Richie checks the runner. Goes to the plate. Breaking ball across for a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. One, 2 count, 2 outs. Runner at first for Breathitt County. Pitch.
Low.
Breaking ball broke too much for ball 2. Here comes the break even. Breaking ball that Howard sends in the right center field as Smith will go over.
He dropped
Started
it.
to make the catch. Yeah, he does drop it. Breathitt County
Little
will
weak.
score the run on the air, the first error of the game for the Tigers, and Breathitt County walks it off. 10-0.
Bobcats will advance.
Get this scored officially here as again the Bobcats win it 10-0.
And Jackson City just a tremendous season, record-breaking wins on the hill.
Yeah.
Breathitt County is going to improve to 26-11. Jackson City will end this season with a record of 21-12.
All right, so Jackson City, no runs, 2 hits, 1 error, 4 stranded for the Tigers. For Breathitt County, 4 runs in the third, 5 in the fourth, 1 in the fifth, 10 runs on 11 hits. They also committed 1 error and stranded 5 as, again, a 10-0 win for Breathitt
Nice
County. They advance to the championship game Monday evening, 6:30. Excuse me, sorry, we'll get that out. 6:30 right here at the Breathitt County High School Baseball Complex as they'll take on the Wolfe County Wolves, the number 1 seed in the 55th District Tournament. Again, on WJSN, 5:30 start. We'll have the first round softball game. That'll be the 2 seed Wolfe County taking on the 3 seed Jackson City. That's a 5:30 start. Radio only on that broadcast, and then the 6:30 broadcast may have to pick it up on radio in progress, but 6:30 on YouTube. We'll have Breathitt County, Wolfe County in the 55th District Championship game from right here at the Breathitt County High School Baseball Complex. Breathitt County, the host of the 55th District Tournament for baseball and softball. So, with that, we want to thank everybody who's helped us with our broadcast this season. Rick Hensley, Becky Neese, Cadence Neese, Braden Griffith, John Bunn, Kevin Davidson, also running this board for us back at the station, Morgan Terry. Got John Couch on the camera. We put a lot of work on him today, but he did a good job, as he always does. Appreciate that. For my colleague to my right, James Turner, I'm Steve.